Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Always Tell Me Nots, a Star Wars Unlimited podcast. I am Marcus and with me today, as usual, is Magnus. Hello Magnus.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah.
We're back to recording on a Monday, so it's a good start for the week. But
it is.
Also, I'm a bit tired today.
Yeah, I mean it is Monday.
Always fun to talk SWU with you. So.
Yeah, same here. A little bit tired. It's Monday, but it's always fun to talk about Star Wars Unlimited with you. And when we talked a little bit here before, we always start to chat so much when we start to talk to this. We almost have to double the time of recording, but we do not record.
Yes, we need to be better to just start recording.
Yeah, yes, it's a lot of discussions behind the scenes. Maybe we should do a Patreon or something, and also record our pre-talks also.
Yep. I guess we have to get a translator for that then.
It might be
because we usually do that in Swedish.
That could also be fun for people to listen to. It's like us speaking
true.
Swedish, but maybe we need to have the pre-talks in English also. Yeah, so what have you been up to? It's 2 weeks since we recorded the last episode. So what have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean...
I remember 2 days back.
Yeah, we've been playing at our locals, of course. I've been trying out a few decks. We have a PQ, or I have a PQ coming up in start of January.
Yeah,
so,
the 3rd of January in Sweden.
As I said last time, it feels like it's not that close because of Christmas and the New Year's. But it's actually quite soon.
It is very soon. It's just 2 weeks.
I need to decide what to play.
Oh, it's plenty of time. You always decide the day before, so it's fine.
Yeah,
it's 14 days.
It's gonna work out.
Yeah, for sure. And
so I mean that, and we both attended a showdown.
Yes, a store showdown, a new store showdown.
Yeah, new store in Malmö.
Yeah, so that's cool.
It was fun. Unfortunately it wasn't the best day, so the turnout was not that impressive. We were only 8 players.
Yeah, but I got top 8. So my second top 8.
yeah. And I can still say that I've never placed lower than the top 8 in a showdown in this game.
That's good.
Actually. So that's nice.
That's really good.
I've played quite a lot of showdowns now, so it's quite nice.
Yeah, and I also think it's nice that we got a new store in Malmö. It's called Spelgalaxen, which is like kind of Game Galaxy if you translate it straight off. And they have a person there who is very engaged in card games in general, but also in SWU. So he's asking us all the time. It's like, do you want to have more tournaments? Do you want to have more tournaments? Do you want to have this store showdown? And so on.
Yeah, so that's it's great for our local community. We're
absolutely.
Be able to do a lot more in Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah, so that's fun. But also it was my first store showdown that was sealed. Because
I think that was the first any of us played as a showdown.
Probably
that it was a seal, right? Yeah.
Probably because all the others have been premiere. So so that was interesting and a lot of fun. For sure. Did you were you happy with what you unpacked in the 6 boosters?
I mean, I didn't feel like I got an amazing pool of cards, but I think it turned out quite okay.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I had a very even stack of cards in every color. So it was the first time I've played a lot of pre-releases and quite a lot of sealed before, but I think this was the hardest to choose which deck I should play with the cards I had, because it felt like I had options in most colors and in both in hero and in villainy, and I got quite some good leaders as well. So it was kind of hard. So
you get too many choices.
I decided to go with Leia.
Yeah, I'm proud of you
because he's a good sealed leader.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. You went for
Leia
the
green.
heroic ones.
But I think it turned out, I think that was my mistake for the tournament. So because we were only 8 people, we did 3 rounds, best of 3.
Yep.
To get one single victor on 3-0. So that's kind of good. But so we only played 3 games. I lost my first game 2-1 or 1-2. Was quite even games, but didn't really go the distance with Leia there. So I actually did change my deck after the first game.
Yeah.
And I went over to the good side again. Jabba, just a nice Jabba green deck that actually probably felt like after I played it was a bit better than the Leia deck.
Yeah. Such a
I
good
did
leader
manage
also.
to win my other 2 games. I did win, so I ended up 2-1.
Yeah, Jabba is such a good leader
fourth
also.
Place. Yeah.
Fourth
I think
place,
I got
good.
4th place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got top 4 promo as well. So that was nice.
That was nice. It was also really
So
nice promos.
how did it go for you? What did you choose?
Yeah, so I have a little bit like there's the same kind of the same problem because I had very even like stacks of cards in the different colors, but I didn't have good leaders. I didn't have any leaders that I actually liked. But I wanted to play yellow because the cards I got from yellow was the best ones, but I didn't get any good yellow leaders. So I actually ended up playing Yularen, Colonel Yularen, with a blue base. And I chose blue just because I got some removal cards in blue. That was the only reason. I wanted to play yellow-red, but yeah.
You didn't think about doing like Yularen with the yellow base then? Or?
Yeah, but the cards I got in yellow didn't fit him very well. So there was everything was just not fitting together. So it was actually really hard. I think this was I also played a bunch of sealed now, but I think this was one of the hardest ones I have had. Also, I think it was 3 C3PO, and I don't like playing that. And then I got 2 Yularen and 1 Slymore. So it's like it's such a bad, so a bad
kind of hard. Yeah.
So so it wasn't good. So I don't want to play C3PO because I don't like the play style on that, and that was the only leader I got from Heroism, and then I got like Slimer and 2 Yularen, so I went with that. And in my first match I met Jabba deck, so it was Emil, and Emil is, as you who have listened to the podcast a little bit, Emil is a very good player. And he won quite fast against me, and also Jabba is such a good leader when you get it working. And then
he did end up winning the tournament.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, for sure. And then I played against a Sabe. I have played quite a bit of Sabe, so I know how annoying that is. And it is especially annoying when you play sealed or drafted, because you only have one card, basically just one card of each in your deck. So when she takes away cards from your deck, you know that you won't see that anymore. So it was a little bit hard, but it was a very close match, and I actually won that. So that was good. And then in the last one, I had a Mirror Yularen, I think. No, I met a Leia, the last one. And that was also a very, very close call. I lost that one, but he only had like 1 or 2 HP left on his base when I lost. And with actually, he won the first one, I won the second one, he won the third one. So it was very, very even there. Nice. So I ended up like 6th or something like that. So still top 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it was a lot of fun.
It's like I almost I thought very much that we would face each other, because we usually do. Especially when it's not that many players in tournaments. We usually get to face each other.
Yeah, for sure.
But this time,
so that was good. Finally. Yeah, but it was fun. But it was a lot of fun, for sure. Yeah. Also, it was a really good place where we played. The localities were really good. It's in a mall, so I thought it would be very loud, but it wasn't. It was really good, and the ventilation was good, and it's nothing that we are spoiled with. Good air and Good
It was
cheers.
a good, very good place.
It was a good venue, actually. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, and except for that, have you are trying out PQ decks or?
Yeah. I guess that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Unfortunately I will not go with you on the PQ in Sweden because it's the day before my daughter turns 18, so I have to prioritize her. I know, weird, but
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about going to the Danish one.
Kind of reasonable. Actually.
Yeah, it feels reasonable. But I have been trying out some new decks. I built a new Sabe deck, and I rebuilt my Luke Skywalker, the Pilot's Luke deck a little bit, and I actually built just to try it out, the Yoda Data Vault deck and modified it a little bit to works for me. That's such a good deck now. Such a good deck.
It feels like a very good deck.
Super strong now. But I'm still in love with my Yoda Red Force. It's such a good deck still, and it's fun to play. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Okay.
So today's topic.
Yeah.
Things are happening in this Swoo universe.
Yes, we did get announcements for changing the booster packs. How they're built. With, which cards they have in them.
Yeah.
And starting from the next set, A Lawless Time, we'll have quite a big difference in the booster packs. Actually.
Yeah, for sure. And that is.
I mean, the first and biggest. Difference is that all of the standard foils will be gone entirely from the boosters.
So with a lawless time, we go into a foilless time.
Yeah, it's a foilless time. Well, there will be foils, but
not.
Fortunately for us, it's just going to be the
standard
hyperspace foils.
Yeah, so the standard foils will go away.
Yeah, and I think this is really an amazing thing.
Yeah.
For FFG to do, because it really shows that they listen to the player base and the collectors, and a lot of people have been quite down on the foils. No one wants the foils. It feels like I'm the same. I really don't like the normal foils at all. So I think this is an amazing change for the game. And also, I mean,
I think it's kind of brave of them to do that, to actually take them away, because it's very common in most TCGs that there are ordinary foiled cards. So I think it's good.
But I mean, in this game, we have both hyperspace and hyperspace foils and prestige cards and showcase cards. So we have a lot of different types of cards.
There's way too many, I think.
The standard foil really doesn't. There's no place for it. No. So I think this is amazing, and so this is both for normal packs and for carbonite packs.
Yeah.
So
that's
very much looking forward to this. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So because they removed the foils, in the standard packs will get one hyperspace foil in each pack.
Yeah.
So that's really nice as well, because before you had I think it was, let's see here, 1 in 6 standard packs had a hyperspace foil. So that's quite a big difference.
It's a very big difference. Pack now. Yeah, and I like that because I really like the hyperspace cards.
Yeah.
I really enjoy
and this is the hyper foils, and they are really beautiful.
Yeah,
they are really beautiful. So in the carbonite packs, they go up to 6 hyperspace foils in each pack. That's also very nice. There were two before. Now there are 6 in each pack. If we talk just the regular hyperspace, you also get 1 in each standard pack now.
You actually get at least 1.
At least 1, before you had 1 in every 2 packs as a standard. And now you get at least 1, because you can get more than 1 as well.
And I really, really like that, because I think they are very beautiful, those cards. And sometimes I even think the standard hyperspace card are more nice looking than the carbonite, the prestige cards, or the weekly cards we get for when we play weeklies and so on. So I really enjoy that change, for sure.
Yep. So in the carbonite packs, we go from 5 to 6 in each carbonite to 8 to 9 in each.
Yeah,
that's also. I think that's a very good change, because my feeling is that people who like to buy carbonite packs really like the hyperspace and the hyperfoil cards.
Probably.
So this is what you're gonna get in those packs. So that's really, it's amazing actually. I really like that.
I mean, imagine you get the hyperspace and the hyperspace foil cards in the carbonite packs instead of 7 of the standard foil ones. No one wants them. So because it's always like that.
Yeah.
If you have a card and people always, or it's most often ask you if is that foiled or an ordinary one, it's like it's a foil. Well, then I find it somewhere else. It's like
I mean,
so it's really good
for me. For me as well, it was really a big downer because when I open a carbonite or a normal booster now and I get a legendary foil, I almost feel like sad, because it's like, oh, not the foil one.
I
don't want to play this. I need it in the normal or hyperspace, or maybe hyperspace foil, not the foil one. So that was like a real that's not a feel good at all.
True.
So this it's gonna make it much more fun to open packs,
for sure.
I think.
And also, I think like the fourth thing that is also a big thing is that the non-foil prestige cards, before you could only get them in the carbonite packs, but now they're actually putting them into the ordinary standard packs also. So 1 in 18 packs, you can actually get a prestige card. And for me, I really, really like that. Because,
that's kind of nice. So it's a non-foil prestige cards. If you want the foil ones, you still have to go to carbonite packs. And I think that's a good thing, because there should be a reason to buy the carbonite packs as well.
Yes, of course.
But just to have like this, you get like 1, maybe 2 in a booster box. Like you get 1 probably. Sometimes you get 2 in a booster box. I think that's a nice addition to the game.
I think so too.
Helps a lot. I think it's going to be much more fun for people who never buy carbonates, at least. This should make the normal booster boxes a bit more like
attractive,
sought after. More attractive than
I mean,
they were before.
I don't buy carbonite. I bought like 1 or 2 carbonite packs, but I don't buy them most often. I only buy standard packs. But when I saw that change, I was like, oh yes, that's really good, because now I actually bought less boosters this set, Secrets of Power, than I have done before, because I know that I will only get like ordinary cards and it's like the same thing all the time, over and over. But with this change, I know that I will get more hyperspace cards. I will not get any standard foil, and I also have a opportunity to get a prestige card. So from now, it was like, that's good. That will be. I will probably buy more further on. So I like that.
That's a very good one. And so for the foil prestige is they're gonna be the same, almost like the normal foil prestige is going to be the same in carbonites. So you get at least 1 prestige card in each carbonite booster pack. Then you can get like a non-foil, you can get a foil, you can get the serialized ones. And for the serialized ones, they actually made a big difference as well. Because before they were 250 numbered up to 250 of each card. Now they're going to have some cards that's 250, some cards that's 100, and a few cards that actually is just 50 cards.
Those cards will be very rare.
Cards. They're going to be,
50 cards is not a lot.
We joke about this a lot at our locals, because me and Emil has bought a lot of carbonite packs. If we count arts together, I'm not sure how many it is now, but it's a lot, and none of us have ever seen a serialized card. So I'm starting to to feel like it's a conspiracy.
It's a
against
hoax
us in some way.
Yeah.
It's fake news.
Fake
There's
news.
no serialized cards.
Yeah.
I think you're all just making that up.
Yeah. What
because
have you have opened
so-
like 8 boxes together or something with
I think it's
Carbonites.
more actually.
Maybe
but,
more. It's like
and
And
not
no
a single.
serialized, yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
unfortunate
to be
for
honest.
us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they actually did make now it's a lot of numbers and stuff now, so you have to
Yeah.
bear with us but this is it's very
It's a big change.
big news actually. It's
Yeah.
a big change. It's good to know what this is about. So I mean they made quite a big difference in the rare and legendary variants in the packs as well.
Yeah.
Especially for like if you see so the hyperspace rares before you got 1 in 21 packs. Now they move that to 1 in 12 packs.
Yeah. That's a big difference.
So that's a big difference.
Yeah.
And hyperspace foils, you got 1 in 72 packs before.
yeah.
Now you get 1 in 24
That
packs
is also a
of
huge
the rares.
difference.
So that's also a huge difference.
Yeah.
And even when we go to the legendaries, then you get before you got 1 in 53 hyperspace legendary 1 in 53 packs. Now it's 1 in 48, so 1 in 2 boxes.
Yeah.
And they moved from the hyperspace foils from 1 in 181. I didn't know it was
That's
rare to get a legendary hyperspace foil before, but now they've halved that to 1 in 96 almost.
That's a big
Almost
difference.
50%. That's an enormous bit.
Yeah. The hyperspace isn't
So-
that big. 1 in 53 to 1 in 48. That's not a huge step, but but the hyperspace foil is a huge step for sure. So
that's because that's actually also it's not only you can get because you can still you can get a showcase.
Yeah.
When you open a normal pack, you can now get a prestige card.
Yeah.
So you have something to hope for, and it feels like now you have much higher chance to actually draw a legendary hyperspace or hyperfoil.
Yeah, for sure.
So there is more
Yeah.
fun cards to be able to draw.
Yeah, and more hyperspace and no standard foils. I'm kind of looking forward to the new set now, just because of this, because it will be a lot of fun to open the packs. And I mean,
it will be more exciting to open the regular packs.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've opened, let's see, 9, 10, maybe 12 boxes, display boxes, or 13 in total since I started to play, and I haven't seen a showcase, for instance. I know they're very rare, but I haven't seen any of them, and I don't have any legendary hyperspace foil either, and I don't think I have any rare hyperspace foil either in 13 boxes.
Okay,
so that's quite a lot. It's like
that's a lot.
It's a lot. So, but I'm looking forward to.
I mean,
maybe it's my turn soon.
The showcases are staying the same, so it's 1 in 288 packs in the standard boxes.
Yeah,
but they did make the change for the carbonite boxes, and this is maybe the one thing about all these changes I'm not that happy about. For me personally, they're moving from 1 in 20 carbonite packs. You get a showcase leader to 1 in 48.
Yeah,
so more than the double.
So they make them more rare.
And very
much so.
Much more rare. Yeah. And I guess I'm a bit divided there, because I do think it's probably good for the game.
Yeah.
But for me, as you heard before, I don't open serialized prestige cards. So for me, the chase card in Carbonite is showcase.
Yeah.
And if there is only 1 in 4 Carbonite boxes, I'm not sure I'm gonna buy as much Carbonites now, actually, because of this. But then again, if I buy less Carbonite, I'm gonna buy more regular boxes. So I guess
might even
that's
out.
That's probably what's good for the game. I think it's better if we buy more of the regular boxes.
So
the Carbonites.
Yeah.
The Carbonites will probably sell either way.
Yeah.
So.
So I have a when this came up, I was thinking, it was like, okay, that's cool, and also I got rid of the foils and I don't like them, so that's good. But one thing that because I'm, as the listeners know, I'm new to this TCG thing. So one thing that I'm thinking about is, why are they doing this? Because I understand it in the point of view where I get more excited to open the packs because I can get cool stuff, and I get that. I have got the first fix at some point, and now I'm hooked, as you told me I should be. Yeah. But what I'm thinking is, like, why is this good for the game? Because I understand that if a card is rare, it might go up in price. For me, it's not. It doesn't matter too much because I'm not into the game to earn money or to collect money or whatever. I'm into the game to play. But so what is the reason this is so important to do these changes?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an expert on this, but usually in TCGs like this, where you have a secondary market that's quite big, you do buy boxes for yourself, or you open packs, and then you sell and buy single cards usually, because to get your play set or just for your decks.
Yeah.
And you usually talk about the game needs to have a good balance of, to have some cards that gets not like that actually is worth a bit of money, and so the collectors have something to like collect.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when you open a box, as it is now, you have an extremely low chance of getting your money back.
Yeah.
And what I mean about that is, like, if you open a booster box with 24 boosters and then you sell every card in it as singles, you won't get your money back.
Oh no.
And
Far from.
And of course, you can't have a game, or it's hard to have a game where every booster box you open, you make money on it.
Yeah.
If you sell all the cards, because then you should all just buy all the boxes and open and sell all the cards.
Yeah.
But you have to have like a balance that there is a chance for you to open a booster box that's actually worth more than you paid for it. It's a bit of a not gambling, but it's kind of is like in a way that.
But that must
you want to have a chance to actually get your money back when you open it.
But that must be super hard for the developers to hit that balance.
But that's what they're trying to.
Yeah.
Because right now, the cards are probably too cheap.
Yeah.
You have a very, very low chance to open a booster box and get your money back.
True.
From just selling the cards.
But
you almost have to like draw one of the good showcase leaders to be able to do that right now.
But is that the reason why they make the showcase leaders more rare to find?
Yeah, I think so. That they want the showcase leaders to be worth a bit more money, so they try to push that to make them more rare. Should push the price up a little bit at least. And then also, like in this case, they remove the foils because no one's interested in them, and that's good because you can sell the foils because people will
they choose
rather
others.
Just get the normal cards.
For sure.
There's no reason for them to be there.
Yeah.
And then, like, you can draw prestige cards that can be worth maybe a little bit more, and then you get all these like hyperspace legendaries or hyperspace foil legendaries.
Yeah.
If they do this with like the combination of maybe making the legendaries a bit more powerful, or like in some sets, like a lot of the powerful cards have been uncommon cards.
Yeah, exactly.
If they move that around, so the legendaries are the more powerful cards. Then they will automatically become a bit more expensive to buy because there's less of them.
Because that is something I've been thinking about also, because for instance, in the last set, Legends of the Force, one of the most powerful cards there was Kiadimundi, and he was a uncommon card. He could easily be a legendary card.
Yeah.
And So if I look back in one of the cards that I have had in all my decks that are playing blue is the Luke card. And that was kind of expensive back then. And I understand that because it's such a powerful card. So I wish because I also have a lot of legendary cards that I have never seen them being played. And I don't understand why they are legendary, because they are very not good.
Yeah.
And I think they need to take those away and just have the legendary cards that are really good, actually. And because what I'm thinking is, if they make the hyperspace cards and the hyperspace foil cards and also the prestige cards a little bit more common, so you can find them more easily, then they become more common cards. They're not as rare to find anymore. But I also think that if they make the legendary cards actually good, and you can find them as hyperspace or hyperspace foil, then I actually think they can be worth a little bit. Like Darth Vader was, or Anakin when he came, the new Anakin, and Luke Skywalker was back in the day.
That's another good point, that right now we have far too many legendary cards that's almost unplayable.
Yeah.
And that's not good at all, because that's the rarest playable card you have in this card game. And if it's also feel bad if you open a booster pack and you get a legendary, but it's a legendary that's you can almost not play it because it's so bad.
Yeah,
that's not a fun experience.
I have a lot of those.
They could either make less legendaries and only make the good ones legendaries, but again, we're all right away back to the how do you find the balance?
Yeah,
and that's a tough one, because there in other games, like I played a lot of Flesh and Blood before I started playing Star Wars, and for me that game is on the other side of the scale. The cards for me in that game is way too expensive.
Yeah,
because in that game, if I spend the same amount of money I spend to be able to play I can play all the villainy leaders in this game. For the same amount I spent in Flesh and Blood, I could play maybe 2 leaders.
That's a huge difference. And if
that's an enormous difference.
And if I remember it right, FFG said that they want this game to be more available, so it's more like the entry point is lower, and that's a good thing, I think. Yeah, I think so too, because there is also one reason why I decided, when I tried the game out a couple of times and I liked it, that is one thing that why I decided to, I will actually invest in this game, because I don't want to put in too much money into this, but I still put in a lot of money there. But I know that also, for instance, in Magic, there are cards that are insanely expensive, and if you have them, you kind of win. And I will never go into a game like that, because I just don't want to pay those money. But here, I can actually get a decent deck for a decent amount of money and still have a good time when I go to a tournament or something. So I think it's there is a balance for sure, but
it's a hard balance, because we don't want the legendaries that we need. Like if Luke were like 100 or 200 euros each, that can be a bad feeling for new players
for sure.
Come into the game and say oh, you need this card because that's in every blue hero deck. So that's why I'm talking about and the balance is of course super hard to find. But I think this is a very good sign that they're willing to try to change. Now they've understand that standard foils, no one were interested in those. So they took that away. They made a bit of difference between how much you got from all the other variants. And if they do this in a combination, I think they also talked about that the power level of legendaries should go up a bit.
Yeah, I really hope it will.
And I hope they actually do that, because try to raise it and see what happens.
Because I actually get a little bit annoyed when I get those legendary cards, and I know that I will either play them or I will not sell them, because people are not going to play them.
they're not worth anything.
Yeah, so it's worth they, and then I get happy that I get a,
like you said, there's a lot of good cards in the game.
Yeah, and then I get happy when I get a uncommon card because, oh yes, I got that card. It's like, why?
Yeah, so that's I hope they do like you said, the Chiarimundi was a good example.
And it's like carries now in the.
He could have definitely been a legendary instead. It's a good card.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a lot of those types of cards, and I understand why they did it how they did, because as you said, they've had the reason is that they wanted to be like easy to access for new players and for everyone. It's not supposed to be an expensive game in that way, but then again, they do need to do something so that people want to buy boxes for sure. And now they're trying at least to change things, and that's a good sign.
I think they it's, I mean, I applaud them for listening to the community and trying stuff out. And will this be perfect? No, probably not, but they're doing something and trying it out. And it's always a little bit like change a little bit, see what's happening, change it back or change it in another direction. It's always a progress like that. Like that. I mean, that is a process of change. You need to change something, see what happens, change something, see what happens, and you take baby steps forward. And I mean, another thing that we didn't say now that will also change, which one, there are two things that I was really happy about. One thing was the elimination of the standard foils, and the other thing was actually that they will take away the rare bases from the rare slots in the booster. So the rare bases will be in the bases slot instead. That will not take place in A Lawless Time. It will be in the next set after that. So what are they called? Ashes of the Republic, is it called?
Oh, I'm not sure what the next set is.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it's not. So in the Lawless Time, there might still be a rare box in the rare slot, but after that, they will change that. And that is actually the one thing that I think is good, because that is disappointing when I get a rare base in the rare slot instead of a playable card. So I applaud that,
because you only need and also, I mean, you only need one of each rare base for your collection.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. It's a very good thing, and that's also, they've listened to the players
for sure,
and everyone's been quite clear about this. Most people want the rare base to be in the base slot, and they actually go in and change it. Then we should remember that it takes time to change things in these TCGs, because with printing times, and when, I mean, they're a few sets ahead of us in development and printing, and which set is going to the printer, and so it's not that easy for them to go in and change. So I actually think this is a quite fast change they've made, both for removing the foils and for changing the rare base as they've done now.
For sure.
After Lawless Time. So,
and also they do this before. Okay, so I don't know about TCGs in general, but my feeling is that they also do this before rotation, which I think is like they're actually acting on their feedback they're getting, which I think is a good thing. So because they're actually listening to us. So
we have a lot to look forward to.
We do
the rotation with the next set. It's gonna be I think that's gonna be a really fun time to play Star Wars Unlimited.
Me too.
It's gonna change the game a lot, and I feel like it's going to be more fun to open boosters with these composition of cards, and we'll see what we think. We'll have to go back and share our thoughts after we've bought our booster boxes and open cards in the next set.
I think we should do that.
Did we have a better experience of it, or was it the same, or
But I think we should do
not worse. I don't think that, because
I think we should go back to this and talk about it again when the Lawless Time is out and we have opened a couple of booster packs and so on, and also made some drafts and stuff like that. because I think it's
Yeah.
I had a feeling. I think we touched on that the last episode, but have had a feeling that it's a little bit of a slump now in Star Wars Unlimited. People are dropping off a little bit. We are fewer to play in the locals. There are fewer people on the PQs and so on. It might be the season. It might be just before rotation and so on. But I actually think it's more hype now again, or hype, but it's more positive talks about it now when they have done those changes and we are going into a rotation. And I'm super psyched for this. I'm really I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah,
so it'll be fun.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be rotation. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah,
I think.
I hated rotation when I heard about it the first time, because no, my dear cards. But now I was like, yeah, that will be cool. There are two things I will really miss, and it's my beloved Yoda leader, and it's also my Luke Skywalker unit. yeah. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So is there something you wish for in the rotation, like just very short? Is there something you wish they bring forward that, like, give me one thought that you would like them to change when they go from set to set? Because I have one very specific thing.
Okay. I mean, the only thing I actually do hope with the rotation that they bring back smuggle.
Yeah.
In as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I really hope. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be in a lawless time. But hopefully, we'll get it soon after.
Yeah.
That's my.
It's such a good mechanic, smuggle. I love that.
Yeah.
So what I hope for from the rotation forward is that they have a little bit of a better red thread between the sets, because as it is now, it's very haphazard. It's like the last set, Legends of the Force, they introduced the Force mechanics and the Force bases and so on, and then in the next set, the Secret of Power, there was nothing of it. There was nothing Force at all. It was only like politics and officials. And if they go on like they have done now, so the next set they will just throw out all those mechanics, the Force and the officials and everything like that, and just find something new. And it was the same thing with Coordinate. It was the same thing with Smuggle, and it was the same thing with the pilot stuff. So I don't like that they just jump from thing to thing to thing. I would like them to have a little bit more coherency in it and have a little bit more a red thread in there. They could have had more Force things in Secret of Power, so they bind them together a little bit. I really hope and wish they do that, but we'll see. Maybe they do that. Maybe they just try stuff out now the first year or first years, and then try to bind it together a little bit more.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
It will. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So you people who are listening, what are your thoughts about the change in booster packs? And also, what are your wishes for the future of Star Wars Unlimited? As we said now, Magnus wants the smuggle back, and I want to have a little bit more of a red thread between the sets. So what thoughts do you as a listener have? So give us your thoughts about this, because we are very interested what our community is thinking about this. So, yeah. So we have one more thing. Keep it short, but the 27th of December, we have a tournament in Malmö. Do you want to say something about that?
Oh yeah, it's a best of one premier tournament with a draft tournament after. So all in one day is the thought, I think.
So the one who drops out on the premier tournament will be able to place a draft.
Gonna be at Spelens Hus in Malmö.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a fun Christmas tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting quite good. We don't know the price structure yet, but I am expecting it's gonna be quite good. And also, you're going to be able to win tickets for the Malmö SWU Open 2026. So the Malmö Game Week tournament next year in August. So that's if you're close by, or if you just wanna come and play some good games with us. I'm unfortunately probably not going to be attending.
Yep.
But you are.
I will.
Going to be there, right?
And hopefully our sister podcast, The Nordic Takedown, will stream it. I'm not sure about that, but hopefully someone will stream it. So yeah,
we'll see.
And also, if we know the organizer well enough, it's the same person who or one of the persons who make Malmö Game Week. If we know them well, there will be a really good price structure. So there will be, as I understand, there will be displayers, boosters, gears, and those tickets to Swopen during Malmö Game Week. So I'm really looking forward to that. It will be fun. It's always nice there. I love the localities there, and it's always a little bit of like you get some gingerbread and glögg maybe and some soda, and it's like, it's always nice there. So so we're looking forward to that. Experience. Yeah. It's also good after all the family stuff with Christmas and all the Christmas food, just to sit down a little bit and play some Star Wars. True. All right. So when we are releasing this episode, we're closing in on Christmas, and then the episode after that will actually be New Year's Day. So this is the last episode for the year, actually. So the last episode for 2025. And with that, we want to thank you, all of you listeners, to tuning in every week before and every second week now and listen to us japping about Star Wars Unlimited. And we are very grateful for the feedback we get and all the happy cheers we get. We enjoy talking about this very, very much, and we hope you enjoy listening. And as always, you can give us feedbacks and ask questions or whatever, interact with us. So both on Discord or as comment on YouTube or Spotify. Yeah. So I think we could wrap it up here. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
It's about time, right? So with this, we wish you all a Merry Christmas. And I think we'd leave it with that. Merry Christmas to all listeners. And as you know, we have a Discord you can join, and we also have a YouTube where we upload all the episodes. We also have some other videos up there where new sets and stuff are coming out. And we are both in the Swedish and in the international Discord. You can find me as Faluin, and you can find Magnus as Dragonfly in there. And never hesitate to interact with us, because it's always fun to interact with you listeners. So thank you so much, everyone, for listening to this one. And we talk to you again in 2 weeks, and also the first day of 2026. So play well, everyone, and have a good time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.